Race set, all ready to go. Race 6 on the program tonight. Bobby Shafto, the favoured runner. All Jake on the inside. Edward Street behind it. Pretty Foxy also on the second line as they start to score up. The green light on racing, and Bobby Shafto wants to lead. Pressure on early. Markulu Franco from the outside, and Black Magic Shannon going through. Getting into trouble then was Marilyn as they hit the first turn in a lead time of 7.3. There was a great charge for the lead, and settling down in front was Markulu Frankie. It leads out nicely by a couple of lengths now. A bit of war going on behind them. Bobby Shafto on the inside of Dexter's Son behind them, Pretty Foxy. A further length to All Jake, and further back the Black Magic Shannon, Edward Street behind them. And then comes behind those runners as they go to the back is Just Millhouse. And after getting into trouble and probably easing out of the event is Marilyn. They go to the back in 29.1. The leader going pretty well at the moment. Markulu Frankie by a length. Bobby Shafto second on the inside behind the leader. Third on the outside is Dexter's Son. Three back the inside, Pretty Foxy and All Jake with them. And behind those runners as they come down to the winning post to hear the bell, Black Magic Shannon. Edward Street racing on the inside of that runner. Marilyn got going again. And right behind them as they come to the bell is Just Millhouse. That quarter in 32.3. Out of the straight to the top and approaching now the 600. And the local pacer, Markulu Franco, doing it okay. Here comes Just Millhouse from the tail at the 600 with a long searching run to go up outside. The leader between them is Dexter's Son. Bobby Shafto on the inside will need luck shortly. Over on the inside is All Jake, behind them Pretty Foxy, and Edward Street toward the tail with Marilyn, but they've passed the 400, and that third quarter in 30.3 they go to the top, homeward bound at the 300. And is this the night for Markulu Frankie? Leads out in behind the leader then is Bobby Shafto, wants to have one last crack at the leader in the straight. Over on the outside as they swing the corner then is Just Millhouse, but into the straight, and Markulu Frankie popped the question by Hoy halfway down the straight. He's a half length in front. Make it 3 parts of a length. Make it a length of Markulu Franco. Too good. And the crowd cheers. Second Bobby Shafto and Just Millhouse together behind them. Black Magic Shannon, Pretty Foxy. Edward Street was there with Dexter's Son. All Jake and Marilyn was amongst the tail. Markulu Frankie